Hello, this is Beverly with Beverly's Crafts on Etsy. I wanted to come to you today to talk about some yarn that I purchased at the Hobby Lobby clearance. And what it was the cakes, the Yarn Bee Baby cakes. And the yarn is just like so soft and cuddly. And it kind of reminded me of terry cloth, but it is 100% polyester. In one of my earlier videos, I made the hooded baby blanket with it, and I had enough left over, and I want to explain how I end up using this yarn. Okay, the yarn is 2-ply. I'm a 4-ply girl. I've said it before. And so what I did was I took two cakes, and the hooded baby blanket I made out of the colors. It was like a charcoal gray was around the cakes, also white, and the light gray, as you can see. With the pink, I didn't want to define the hooded baby blanket as just for girls. I wanted, boys to like it too, because it can be used as a hood and cape, and you can be a superhero. It's for sale in my Etsy shop. So I just love this pink, and I decided to make a stroller blanket with it, or car seat blanket. But I wanted to explain this yarn, again, like I said, is just a 2-ply. And I tried to crochet with it, not a good thing. So what I decided to do was to knit with it. So I took two strands, one from each cake, obviously, and I got my size 13 circular needles. In the case of the hooded baby blanket, I cast on over 100 stitches. The pattern I was using, I can show you, it's a red heart pattern, and it suggested, hooded baby blanket, it suggested 90 stitches. Well, you know how it is when you do a long tail cast on, you always get extra yarn at your long tail. Okay, mine's here somewhere. There it is. So what I did was I thought, okay, I don't want to waste this yarn on the hooded baby blanket. So I just kept going, and I cast on 100, 105, whatever. The blanket came out about 29 inches wide and 34 inches long. But this was the leftover of the cakes. So what I did was I went ahead and, again, using two strands, and I used the gauge, okay? And I used my gauge marker, and I determined there was 5 stitches per inch, or 3 stitches per inch. But I calculated it as 5, so that was an error. But anyway, I cast on 50 stitches here. And you know how it is when you use circular needles if you're a knitter. You don't truly know the dimensions of it until it's almost done. But anyway, I wanted to take this time. If you had bought some of this squishy, cute yarn, what can I do with it? Well, whatever you intend to do with it, I recommend that you knit. Number 1. Number 2, use 2 strands, and you'll get through your project with a breeze. I really enjoy knitting this because the needles are bigger, the stitches are bigger, and it just kind of whips through each row. So as I said, this is going to be a stroller blanket or a car seat blanket. When I get through the pink yarn, I'm going to decide whether I want to add the gray to it, but I probably will, because I don't want to waste it. And it's just making something that's so soft and cuddly, and it's very lightweight. So if you were using it on a car seat, you could throw it over the baby, and it's not going to add to the weight. So anyway, well, thank you so much. Please subscribe. A link to my Etsy shop will be down below. And again, this video was about what to do with your Hobby Lobby yarn. If you bought this, the Yarn Bee Baby 2-ply. Thank you so much. Okay, I wanted to show you how the blanket turned out. The stroller car seat blanket. It's 34 inches long and 20 inches wide. I did the gray at the top, so I thought it would be really cute to turn it down when it's on the baby. And if not, you can use the extra links. So this is the stroller car seat blanket that I did with the Hobby Lobby yarn. I wanted to show you how it came out, and it's on my Etsy shop. Thanks!